welcome back. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing super well. Today we're going to be looking at your next 7 days, okay? So it's a coffee cup reading and we're going to have 3 piles. It is a timeless reading, so if you're not watching this right now, when I'm recording this, when I'm posting this, you can watch it whenever. It's fine. Just apply it to your current timeline, okay? Your time period. It's timeless, okay? So we're gonna have 3 piles today, and I already sense that each pile will have a very unique and different energies and messages here, okay? So I also prepared some cards and some stones to go with each pile. So pile 1 will be this blue coffee cup with this celestite stone and this card. Pile number 2 will be this gold and red coffee cup, and also this citrine stone and this card. And pile number 3 will be this pink flowers coffee cup and this rose quartz heart stone, and also this card, okay? So if you need more time to decide which pile is yours, you can pause the video. That's absolutely fine. Maybe someone's asking if they can watch more than one pile or all piles. That's fine as well. Maybe there's messages in different piles here for you today, okay? So with that being said, let's start the reading. I'm just gonna put the other cups to the side. There we go. Okay. Hello, pile 1. Whoever chose this blue coffee cup and this citrine stone. I actually want to look at your card last, okay? Let's just put it here and let's start with your coffee cup first. Okay, let's see. I see you making a wish, and this is in your saucer, right? Your plate. I see the image of a person here. I don't know if you guys can see this, and it's like they have something in their hands, but it also looks as if you are blowing something into the universe. Interesting. For someone, it's one of your spirit guides that's giving you a gift, okay? Let's have a look at your cup. Pile number 1. Okay, so you're ending here a certain cycle in your life of ups and downs, okay? It's like you're going to have a more constant flow of things. So I'll give you a few examples here, okay? Maybe you had ups and downs when it came to money. So maybe here sometimes, like some weeks or some days, you had like enough money. Then other days you didn't know how you're going to put food onto the table, how you're going to pay your bills. Like it fluctuated a lot, okay? But you're going to have more constant flow. And when I say constant, it means like it's good. It's not. It doesn't mean that it's going to be constantly bad. It's constantly good here. For some, it may be like it's ups and downs in a relationship. You're going to have a more peaceful, tranquil energy. There's also prosperity on the way for you in the next 7 days, in the next few days, okay? There's a prosperity on the way, and prosperity, you can take it as what does prosperity mean to you? That's the question that I'm hearing. So if it's money, that's what you will receive, like a sum of money. If it's in the form of something related to your job, like some kind of recognition here, it could also be that. Even if you work online with social media, you could get like some kind of recognition here. Maybe something that you post will go viral even. For some, it's to do with your family here. Maybe something that your kids maybe are creating something here. Or just quality time with your family. Okay, I also see the image of someone. It's like they're dancing around, like really happy. So I want to say here, you're going to be, some of you, okay, will be in a position where you'll hear some news about something that's going to make you very happy in the next few days. Yeah, you could be receiving news from afar. I also see someone here, you could be traveling to the seaside, or you could be visiting a beach, something to do with the sea, because I see waves here, waves, and also to me it's like sand. It's like you're putting your feet on the sand. Things have been slow for you, pile number one. Things have been slow, but I see you literally leaving everything in the hands of the universe, in the hands of God here. And it's the best decision that you can make. It's the best choice that you could decide to make here. Because that's literally when you release things to the universe, to God, that's how things manifest into your life, okay? So this week, in the next few days, you could just be releasing your more calm energies here. Calm in the sense of letting go of control is what I sense. There's also like a certain justice coming your way, okay? What could it mean? I sense that this is related to something that you really wanted at a certain point, but it didn't happen, okay? And I'll give you some examples. Maybe you applied for a job and you thought that this job was perfect for you, but something clashed here and you couldn't accept this job offer. Like maybe you, because of your kids, or maybe you had to relocate. Something didn't work out here. Something didn't work out exactly how you expected, but there's some karmic justice on the way relating to this thing that you wanted but you didn't get here, okay? In the next 7 days, maybe you can expect some kind of message here rectifying the issue, saving this from not happening. Interesting. Some of you here, you can be owed money. For some, it's even from the government. Because I see it looks like a person, like an official person, like someone in a suit. Maybe it's a company that owes you money. But here I don't sense it's like your wage, your salary. No, this is something else, okay? This is different energy. Some high position or someone with a high position owes you money here, and you will be receiving some news. For some of you, of course, this week, you'll be receiving news about this. I also see the image here. It looks like a ring. Okay, so yes, of course, it can be in the literal sense where some of you may be entering a romantic commitment this week. Maybe you're getting married, maybe you're being proposed to, or you're thinking of proposing to someone, your partner. But for others, this is a different type of commitment here that you're deciding to make. It could be a commitment to a job, it could be a commitment to a friendship, it could be a commitment to a project of yours that you want to see through, that you want to, like, it's not something that you're going to start and it's never going to finish, like you're not going to be able to finish it. No, this is another energy that you're going to be loyal and dedicated to. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's something to do with social media. Maybe it's even something here to do with clearing out things from your house, from your home. And when I say home, yes, it can be your physical home where you live, but this could be you. Because we are basically our own home as well. Maybe you're making a commitment here to let go of certain feelings, even some resentment, negative feelings here. I also see the image of a boat. It's like a ship, right? Interesting. What is this about? I see many images here. I see many images of animals. I see an image of a heart, and I also see an image of a bird flying high. You could literally be going somewhere, maybe somewhere that has like different animals, exotic animals. Maybe you're going with your partner here, or someone who's very dear to your heart. But it could also mean, these could also be your spirit guides. You could be having a deeper connection with your spirit guides in the upcoming week. For some, literally someone from afar is traveling to see you. Someone who has warm feelings towards you. And when I say travel, it doesn't have to mean long distance travel. It can be short travel as well. Anything else for pile one? Interesting. Soon, in the next few days, you may have an opportunity here to forgive someone, okay? And when I say forgive someone, you don't have to accept this person back in your life. You can just forgive for your own sake, for your own peace of mind, for your own benefit here. You don't have to trust this energy again, this person. You can just let go. This is so strange. I see letters here, letters A. So letter M, A, R, I, G, and A. I don't know if any of that has any meanings for whoever's watching this pile, but it also reminds me of the word marriage. Okay, also marigold. Interesting. I also see the image of a woman. Here it shows up as a woman, okay, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It can be a male, but with the energy of female energy, right? Divine feminine. But this person, this woman, is someone who is entering your life and is going to create a big change, okay? Spiritual change. For some of you, maybe it's your spirit guide. It could be your ancestor as well, who you're going to have like a stronger connection with here. And interesting. For others, it's literally a person who's entering your life. Maybe it's even a child. A very delicate soul. That's how it's showing up here. Just take it how it resonates for you. Okay? Okay, pile 1. That was your cup. Let's have a look at your card. Let's see. Oh, wow, mountain. This is such a pretty card though. Yeah, I sense here that things may have been slow. You're even color coordinating here. Maybe that's relevant to you. Maybe you're doing something here with color, related to color. There could have been like some delay here, something slow. I'm going to clarify. Let's get some tarot cards as well. Let's see what this is about, this mountain. The Hierophant, okay. Interesting. Listen, if things have been slow here in a certain connection, and here I sense for the majority is going to be a romantic connection, okay, with a certain King of Cups, and they could be a water sign, and here it's showing up as the King of Cups, but it could also be a female person, right, depending on who you date, if you date men or women. But someone here that maybe has postponed a deeper connection here with you. Maybe they've postponed a certain commitment, a certain offer here. Maybe something even to do with marriage. It's going to work out, okay? It's going to work out eventually, quicker than you think. Okay, it's to do with a certain formal offer here, and if it's not, if love isn't applicable to you, pile 1, just apply it to whatever's been a bit stagnant, a bit stubborn, not moving forward here. It can be money matters, career matters, something here that maybe you feel like you've been pushing and not getting anywhere. You will, okay, very soon. You may have to go through a certain ending here before things actually progress, okay? Just know that. For some, it's going to play out like that. You may have to go through a certain pause or ending situation here, just so that things can be a lot better than whatever they were before, okay? Just take it how it resonates. This is what I have for you, pile 1. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if any of this happened to resonate, if any part of what we saw in the cup happens for you soon as well, okay? Thank you very much, pile number 1. And we're going to move on to do pile number 2. So hello, pile 2. Whoever chose this coffee cup and this citrine stone. Let's look at you, your next 7 days. I'm going to leave your card for last, okay? Same as I did for pile number 1. And we're going to start with your coffee cup. Let's see, pile number 2. What's your energy here right now? I feel a very beautiful energy with you. Maybe you just have like a very beautiful aura energy here in general. Okay, pile 2. I see a person with a backpack, okay, a traveler. Maybe you're literally traveling, maybe at the time as you're watching this reading, or maybe there's travel coming for you soon. I also see the face of someone who is worried, okay? So some of you, pile 2, you could be a bit worried right now. What you don't see, pile 2, is that you're very supported. I see a lot of people coming around you to support you, to take the weight off your shoulders. And you might tell me, Jack, I don't have anybody, I don't have anyone, I'm completely alone. Well, then these are your spirit guides, okay? Because I see a lot of people. For some, it could even be your ancestors here. Taking care of you. Listen, you could have a person, and here it's showing up as a man. It's a very interesting energy. You could have a person around you that's maybe they belittle you. Maybe they try to convince you that you don't have any support, that you don't have anyone, that you're not supported here. It's showing up as a man. But this man, they could put up a kind act here in front of others, but deep down, that's not exactly who they are. But they have a certain status here, okay? Maybe they're very good looking, maybe they're very successful with their work here. So it's not like they don't have anything in their life. They do, okay? But what I hear is that they act like this because still you have something that they lack. Interesting. But this person tries to trick you in thinking that you don't have a certain support here. For some, it's just if you don't have this kind of person around you, it's just your negative thoughts here, your limiting beliefs. Interesting. Yes, showing up again. Be careful with certain energies around you, okay, pal, too, because maybe you have this tendency of seeing people through rose tinted glasses, like seeing the good in people, but not acknowledging that nobody is 100% good or 100% bad here, okay? Everybody is a mix of things. We all have both light and dark inside us. I'm seeing a lot of letters in the piles today, and I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but I see letter L, O, V, letter E, and there it seems like a U. Love you. Maybe you'll have someone confessing feelings to you soon. Okay, someone here, you're starting a new journey. But it's a journey here of leaving things, leaving people, certain situations here behind, okay? And it's all starting in the next few days. But it's going to be very good for you, pile 2. Okay, I'm hearing that in the future, when you look back at this exact period in your in your life, you're basically going to look back and say that you wouldn't have done it any other way, okay? You wouldn't change anything. Maybe right now you're thinking that maybe you did wrong choices, wrong decisions, wrong actions here, especially when it comes to people. But in the future, and I know that we're looking at the next 7 days, but this is when this is starting, okay? In the next 7 days, okay? But in the future, long term, I don't know who needs to hear this message. You're going to look back and you wouldn't change anything of this situation. That's how it's going to play out for you. You're growing wings and flying, pile 2. I see you in like a certain transition here. Maybe I caught you here whenever you're watching this reading in a certain transition, okay? Maybe you are literally between 2 jobs right now, changing jobs, changing house, changing something here that you're changing. And if it's not physical change, it could be like a certain change within yourself, okay? Maybe it's your relationship towards love. Maybe it's your relationship towards money. I see number 2. I don't know if you guys can see. Just right there, number 2. And right next to it, it looks like a 5. A very wonky 5. Maybe those numbers are relevant to you somehow. Maybe in 2 days, 5 days, something here big will happen. Letter K could also be significant. I see you cutting out certain toxic people, toxic relationships, toxic situations here. Literally like the 2 of Swords, like you're blocking this out, you know? If you remember the image of the Two of Swords, it's like a woman holding up two swords, right? Crossed. It's literally shielding yourself from certain energies here, okay? That's the energy. For some, you're literally cutting out a certain toxic person out of your life, okay? But let me tell you, whoever was not loyal to you when you needed their loyalty, whoever didn't help you when you needed their help, they're not going to have a second chance here to do you wrong, okay? Yeah, you're very shielded. You're protecting your own energy. You're even cleansing here your own energy in the next few days. Maybe right now I think it's the waning moon, right? Waning moon phase. It's perfect for releasing, perfect for banishing certain energies. Maybe you're even doing certain rituals here. But guess what? At the end, I see a person here laughing, and this is you, okay? It's like who laughs last has the best laugh. There's a saying, right? Something like that. I love your energy, pile, too. Yeah, for some, you're literally ending a certain cycle, certain connections here. Okay, pile 2, let's look at your card. Let's have a look at your card. Wow. Look at that. The scythe. Sudden change, cutting ties, separation. Literally all the things that we saw in your cup, okay? By the way, if this is not your energy right now, either it will be in the next few days, or this is just simply not your pile. If there's nothing going on, no toxicities, no no strained relationships here, then probably it's not your pile. Let's take some tarot cards for you as well, pile 2. Let's have a look. Any other messages for pile number 2? Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You're working towards your own happiness here, okay? Maybe it's not going to be an immediate result, but it's something that you're starting to work on your own independence, starting to work on your own happiness and fulfillment. You're making decisions here of what should stay in your life and what has to basically leave, with the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Yes, I definitely see you potentially leaving certain situations here that maybe went on for a long time, but you're going to be happy about this. Working on yourself, working on your finances here. Maybe you had certain connections here or certain situations in your life that didn't allow your finances to progress. Finally, I see you getting rid of this somehow, okay? And things are going to start moving. It's not an easy process. For some, it may even be a little bit painful when you start doing this, but look at this person's smile. He just looks so happy and so content here with what he's doing, and this is literally how you're gonna be, okay? I love the energy pile number 2. I know it's a bit deep here. We're looking only at the next 7 days, but I just feel like maybe what you're going through right now is quite deep in your life, okay? So thank you very much, pile number 2. I really hope this helped you somehow. Let me know in the comments. Maybe even let me know over the next few days how things play out. And thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Let's move on to do pile number 3. Okay. So hello pile 3, whoever chose this cup. And there's a rose quartz heart. Hello to you. We're going to start with your cup first, just like I did with the other piles. And then we're going to look at your card, okay? So let's see what your next 7 days are going to look like. Pile number 3. Oh, wow. Pile 3, your energy is a bit more intense, okay? Very intense here. Maybe you're at a time here, maybe because of when I'm filming this, we're in the eclipse corridor, like in between eclipses, right? We recently also had the full moon together with an eclipse on last Sunday, I think it was. It's a timeless reading, but anyway. Whenever you're watching this, I feel like your emotions could be up and down. 1 minute you're happy, the next you may be crying, you may be, for some, even feeling certain things here in silence and locking them in and not letting them out somehow. Interesting. I see certain people could be gossiping about you. I see like up to 2 to 3 people could be getting together here and they're like talking. Maybe they wonder here things about your life. Maybe they wonder like who you're going out with, things about your family, things even about how much you earn. They may be gossiping and speculating about those things, okay? I see it being harmless. Just know that there could be that kind of people, those energies around you, okay? People wondering things about you. I see many faces here with many different expressions. Yeah, maybe you're going through ups and downs with emotions here. Try to ground yourself, Power 3. Just try to maybe just take some time to meditate as well, okay? Read a book. Take your focus off your emotions a little bit. Okay, I see you signing a big contract here, okay? For some it could be literally a contract. Like maybe you're signing some papers in the upcoming weeks, but this is big, like big energy. For others, I'm hearing maybe you're selling a house, buying a house, signing certain documents at work, signing something to do with the government maybe. For others, if you're not signing anything, it's a spiritual contract here. Interesting. Some spiritual contract here that this week is going to play out in your life. For some, you have a spiritual contract with a person. Wow. And this contract is going to play out. Interesting. You could also be in a certain situation in the next few days, in the next 7 days, right? where you're going to feel a lot of nostalgia here. Maybe you're going to find something that belonged to you when you were a child. Maybe it's like a toy that you had when you were a child, or maybe it's pictures, like family pictures as well. It doesn't even have to be of when you were a child, just maybe a few years ago. Pictures with people, maybe people that aren't even here with us anymore. There's a lot of sense of nostalgia here. I also see 999. I don't know if you guys can see it just there. We recently had the 999 portal, which was on the 9th of September, and it was also a very special portal because 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals another 9, right, in numerology. So either number 9 could be very significant for you, for some even 9 hours, or this portal here is bringing a big change here that's going to play out in your next 7 days, okay? And it's a timeless reading, but the energies of these kind of portals, they last for much longer in people's lives, right? So whenever you're watching this reading, this message could still apply to you if you feel that it's your message, okay? If you wanted some time away, pile 3, I see you gaining this time to relax your mind, time to think with calm, time to reconsider things. Like your mind is going to be active, but in a calm way. Maybe right now you've been overthinking things a lot. Maybe you've been trapped in your mind, right? And it's literally like 8 of Swords energy. I see you basically getting out of this state of overthinking, maybe being afraid of certain things, and just calming down your mind and thinking here with clarity. You're reflecting on something here. Also, your ears will be very heightened. I know it's a weird way to say that, but your ability to hear is what I mean, right? For some, it's related to communicating with your spirit guides. Like you'll be able to hear clearly what they want to say to you, their guidance. Yes, if you've been trying to connect with your guides and maybe you feel like you've been struggling, maybe you feel like you're looking for certain answers here and you've been going to your guides for these answers and you haven't been hearing anything back, I see you in a moment here where you may even be developing certain abilities here. I think it's clairaudience. I'm not sure how you call it in English, but when you're hearing like spiritually messages, okay? I also see 2 energies here, And I want to say it's one energy is masculine, another energy is feminine. Very curious here about each other. What about this? It doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. Maybe it's just you're curious about the person that they are, okay? But for some it will be romantic interest. For some the letter N is significant. Someone's name could be Nicole, I'm hearing. Interesting. There's also money coming your way here, pile 3, but there's a message tied. There's a message tied to this money that you're receiving. You're maybe it's something that you want to do already, but you're meant to do something that's brings you close to your family with this sum of money. Obviously, if you have bills to pay and it's not extra money here, then of course prioritize that. But if this is just extra money that you're receiving from the universe somehow, the advice here is to spend it on something that brings you closer to your family, okay? I see you maybe taking your family out for a nice time outside, or maybe even using this money to travel to see your family. You could even be shopping to buy a gift for someone. If it's someone's birthday, you could be shopping to buy them a present. Interesting. Pile 3, I also see you finding out a certain secret here, okay? It's a secret about your past that's going to give you clarity about your future. Do you know what I see, pile 3? Maybe your life right now, the analogy that comes to me is like you may have certain situations right now that resemble a bowl of spaghetti, okay? What happens with a bowl of spaghetti? I know it's such a weird way to say this, but it's what's coming to me right now. Balls of spaghetti, the spaghetti strands, they're all tangled, right? It's difficult to see what's going where, how things are playing out. I see you basically untangling your life, untangling your bowl of spaghetti. I hope this makes sense to someone, because that's what's coming to me. It's like strands that are all mixed up, and I see you basically undoing this mix-up. Things are going to be set straight. There's also a message here of you being stronger than what you think. There's a saying, right, that God doesn't give you burdens that you can't really take on, right? I think there's a saying like that. And this is basically your message here, pile 3. Be open to what the universe has in store for you in the next few days, because you could be a bit resistant. I also see, to me, it looks like the image of a crow. Don't know if you guys can see. Like the feet, like to me it's a crow, the beak, and then like crows, they're very protective of those who are loyal to them. There's even stories, you can look up certain stories about people who interacted with crows. In certain cultures, I think they're very related to witches, witchcraft. They're also very, very clever here, okay? So there could be a message here relating to that. Maybe your spirit animal, totem animal is a crow, right? There's a story that comes to mind to me about crows, of a woman who she used to feed crows, like these crows that were, I think, outside of her work or something, somewhere that she was often there, right? She used to feed these crows, and after a few days, weeks, however long, in that same street, she was attacked by someone. Someone wanted to attack her, and these crows, they just swarm towards the attacker, right? Trying to protect the woman. So maybe there's something here about your guides really, really protecting you from certain dangers that maybe you're not even aware of, okay? Interesting. Let's have a look at your card, pile number 3. Let's have a look. Oh, you have the book. Wow. Secrets, knowledge, hidden information. What did I just say? This is so interesting. This is such a beautiful image as well. Whatever it is that you're finding out here, learning, just know that it's going to give you, I want to say here renewed energies, but let me get some tarot cards for you as well, okay? Let's see. Pile number 3, what else do you need to know right now in the next 7 days? The Wheel of Fortune, interesting. King of Wands. 5 of Wands. 4 of Cups. Okay, literally some of you here could have been rejected by a certain King of Wands. Maybe you ended certain relationship here. They don't have to be a fire sign, but they just embody these certain qualities. Maybe there was some argument, maybe you literally rejected each other, took some time apart, or walked away from a connection here. What about this? Yeah, there might be ups and downs here in your emotions, okay? The advice here is for you to control certain emotions when they come to you, certain negative emotions. Maybe someone hurt your trust here. But I see the good news is that with the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to get some change here very, very soon, okay? Coming your way. There could even be a new person coming in. Whatever here didn't work out. Maybe you're finding out a certain secret this week that is maybe a bit hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. This is the energy that's coming through. Some people will have certain situations like that. You may find out something that's not very nice here, but it's for your own highest good, okay? So you're going to be in a much better place, much better position eventually. Yes, it's going to open up new opportunities, okay? Whatever you're going to find out here, even if it's something that you're finding out about your own self, it's going to be for your highest good here, It's going to give you new tools to work with. That's what I'm hearing, okay? This is what I have for you, Pile 3. Let me know in the comments if this happened to resonate. I really hope this helped somehow. Just let me know how this plays out for you in the next 7 days. And I wish you guys all the best. And we'll talk soon. Take care and bye-bye.